I just briefly want to tell you real quick about my book. It's called Meet the Etudes, Intelligent Thinkers Times Two. It's a book about and for people with autism and special abilities. And the story that I'll be sharing with you tonight is from the characters in the book. And in case you haven't had a chance to read the book yet, I'm going to tell you a little bit about them real quick. Okay, the main character name is Dear John. He's autistic and he's nonverbal. And this is his first day at his new school. And the name of his new school is I Thinkers Academy of Giftedness. And on his first day, he meets his new friends. And the first friend he meets is his teacher, and her name is Miss Catrian. And Miss Catrian is named after my daughter, who's here with us tonight. The second friend he meets is Shamez. And Shamez is in a wheelchair. He's also a nonverbal, but he has gotten the name Shamez the Bully. And this third person that he meets, her name is Joy. He calls her Joyful Joy. Can you guess why? But Joyful Joy keeps Shamez under control. So the next person he meets is Mean Girl. Mean Girl is a verbal. And she's, what can I say? You can't even describe Mean Girl. But I will just share with you that she's gothic. And she got the name Mean because she has a tendency to be a little mean at times. Okay, the next person that he meets is named Grace. Grace is a little person. And Grace has a sister, and her name is Mercy. And Mercy loves to dance. And so those are all the characters in Meet the Etudes, Intelligent Thinkers Times Two. And now that I've given you a little overview of who they are, you'll kind of have an idea of who I'm talking about as I share the Christmas story with you tonight. So I'm going to just pass the book around. Oh, excuse me. Okay. The name of our Christmas story tonight is Oh Dear and Gifted Christmas. And this is Dear John's story of the Christmas experience to his friend. He's sharing the Christmas experience to his friend. And his friend name is John the Deer. Dear John, our main character, spells his name Jon, but his friend, the deer, spells his name John. Dear John is nonverbal, but he is totally aligned with the universe. And because of this universal alignment, he can communicate with the animals through mental vibrations. Dear John was out for a walk, enjoying the brisk winter air and the light snowflakes just beginning to fall. John began to feel festive and began to sing a Christmas song. Y'all want to join in with me? Christmas song? Hey ho, the mistletoe. I'm here because I'm an author. I didn't say I could sing, okay? But I tried. John, the deer, could hear the music and enjoyed it. He approached John and asked, "What is that sound that I'm hearing from you?" John John immediately replied, "It's a Christmas carol." John the deer asked, "What is Christmas and who is Carol?" John took a moment and thought to himself, how could he explain Christmas to his friend? As he pondered, he said, "Christmas is an experience and not just an explanation." John asked his friend what makes him happy and makes him feel joyful. John the deer replied, being together with my friends, playing games, the warmth and beauty of a fire, the crackling sounds it makes, dancing to the sound of the rain and flowing rivers, the taste of sugar cookies and a warm embrace from Mom and Dad. Dear John listened very closely and said, "Okay, I will give you the experience of Christmas." On the first day of the Christmas experience, dear John recruited his friends from school. Remember, I Thinkers Academy of Giftedness? To participate in some friendly reindeer games in the snow with John the deer and some of his dear friends. John and his friends showed up with deer antlers on. And John the deer and his dear friends began to laugh because they thought that dear John and his friends wanted to be a deer. Can you believe that? They played in the snow, had a snowball fight. They laughed and they rubbed the deer. After they finished playing, dear John asked Shamez the bully to help him build a fire. They all gathered around and enjoyed the warmth and beauty of the flames from the crackling fire. They also enjoyed some hot cocoa with some whipped cream and marshmallows. Anybody like marshmallows here? But the deer loved the marshmallows the most. On the second day of the Christmas experience, dear John asked Mercy to teach them a dance to the sound of rain and flowing waters and drums. As Mercy danced, can y'all feel those drums? I don't see y'all feeling those drums out there. Okay, there we go. Ooh, as Mercy danced, the deer were captivated and they tried to mimic Mercy's moves. On the third day of the Christmas experience, dear John tricked me and girl into singing jingle bells, jingle all the way. I can't hear you. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Okay, we got some artists in the house. Ooh. So that John the deer could hear the sound of Christmas. Me and girl even tied some black bells around John the deer's neck so he could jingle along with the song. On the fourth day, of the Christmas experience, dear John asked Grace if she could make some DIY ornaments and string some popcorn to decorate a tree in the woods. Grace made edible ornaments for John the deer and his dear friends to eat from the tree. John the deer loved the popcorn and the crunch sound it makes while eating it. Anybody else like popcorn? Y'all like to hear crunch, 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 okay? On the 5th day of the Christmas experience, dear John asked Joy to create a hug therapy workshop. Oh, y'all look like y'all need a hug. Everybody looking confused. Reach over and give somebody a hug. Don't be shy. We all family here. Give somebody a hug. Oh, that's so sweet. In the workshop, he asked her to demonstrate how to hug, why we hug, and what is a hug supposed to feel like. I bet y'all never thought about that, huh? What is a hug supposed to feel like? And he also wanted her to explain why humans hug. Why do we hug? I see y'all pondering. Okay. During the workshop, John the deer and his dear friends enjoyed all the hugs they received from John and his friends. On the 6th day of the Christmas experience, I ran out of fingers, so on the 6th day, John asked Miss Kaye to make some of her famous tea cakes. She invited all of us over for an outdoor tea party. She served wassail. Who knows what wassail is? And who likes wassail? You like wassail? Wassau's good. So she made wassail for us, but she made some natural apple cider for the deer. Dear John had to monitor the deer and his friends' tea cake intake because those were their favorite and they tend to overindulge. On the 7th day of the Christmas experience, there we go. Dear John asked John the deer to join him for an early morning walk. John began to ask John the deer about each of the individual experiences. John asked John the deer if he had a favorite, and he replied, no. Joe did no. John, he said he had so much fun being around dear John and his friends. And he liked how they were not afraid of him and his dear friends. Dear John hugged John the deer and said, all you and your dear friends experienced and participated in is Christmas. Christmas is fellowship, opening yourself up to meet new people, try new things, to share, to give of oneself, to cook, to laugh. Can we laugh? Can I get a hearty laugh? Okay, there we go. To hug, to play, to enjoy, but most importantly, to give and receive love. And allow love, peace, and unity to be fully manifested here on our earth. Now that the understanding of Christmas is cleared up, A Christmas Carol is a song about Christmas, normally sung around the Christmas holidays. Would you like to sing one together right now? Okay, yeah, we're gonna finish off our jingle bells, jingle bells. I can't hear you, there you go. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, oh, y'all so wonderful. Thank you all so